Wait, ladies, before you keep scrolling, I want you to think about the very last time someone complimented you out of nowhere. A total stranger. Unprompted. If you can't remember one, stay right here, because I'm about to show you exactly why that happens for some women and not others. And it has nothing to do with age. Today I'll be sharing with you 7 elegant outfits that don't just make you look younger, they make you look richly expensive. The kind of put together that makes people stop and stare without you saying a word. And number 4 is the exact outfit behind that kind of moment, the one that gets women stopped in public without them even trying. Stay with me, ladies, because once you see it, you will understand why everything before it was building toward this. And before we go any further, hit that subscribe button right now, because this channel is where you'll keep discovering the small secrets that make you look elegant, expensive, and unmistakably radiant every single week. And you do not want to miss what's coming next. Now, let's get started. The first outfit on our list that will make you look effortlessly younger and elegant is the wrap front piece. And I want you to really pay attention here, because this one works quietly in the background while everything else gets the credit. After 60, your shape softens and redistributes in ways nobody warns you about. And a straight, stiff cut simply has nowhere to go with that change. But a wrap does. That crossover front creates one long diagonal line across your midsection. And your eye follows that line instead of settling anywhere you feel unsure about, whether that's your waist, your arms, or anywhere else you've started second-guessing. This is quiet geometry, not luck. And it's the exact reason stylists have leaned on this cut for decades, without ever explaining why to the rest of us. Here's something I want you to remember before you buy anything new. You do not need a designer label for this to work. A simple jersey or matte cotton wrap from an affordable rack does the identical job as one costing 5 times more. What actually matters is where that tie sits. Right at your natural waistline. Never above it, never below it. Because that's exactly where the diagonal earns its keep. Pair it with a simple flat sandal or a low block heel, and the entire look reads as intentional and put together, not expensive. This is your foundation piece, the one that quietly does its job without asking for applause, but it's only the floor we're building on, because the next outfit on this list takes that same idea and turns it into something even more powerful for your entire silhouette. The second outfit on our list that will make you look instantly taller and more polished is the Monochrome Set, and this one changed everything for a woman I worked with named Grace, who's 64. Grace told me she'd stopped wearing color altogether because nothing felt right anymore, and once we put her in one solid shade from shoulder to hem, she said it was the first time in years she felt put together without trying. Here's why it works. Wearing a single color creates what stylists quietly call the vertical column effect. And instead of your outfit cutting your body into visible sections, which can actually shorten how tall you appear, one unbroken color pulls the eye smoothly from top to bottom. The same way a building without horizontal breaks reads as taller. But here's the part almost nobody explains, and it's exactly why this ranks above the wrap. Not every color works the same way on every woman. And getting this right multiplies the effect completely. If your skin leans warm, caramel, olive, and rust will make you glow. If you lean cooler, sapphire, emerald, or deep plum will do the same work for you. Choose the shade that lifts your complexion instead of competing with it, and you read taller, leaner, and unmistakably brighter without changing a single thing about your actual body. That's what happened for Grace, and it's available to you right now in your own closet. And if you thought color alone was powerful, wait until you see what happens when we add movement, because the next outfit on this list works on something the first 2 don't even touch. The third outfit on our list to look younger and elegant, and the one that makes women look effortlessly alive the moment they walk into a room, is the flowing wide-leg trouser paired with a soft, fluid top. Most women shop with their eyes only, checking the color and the cut, but they never stop to check the one thing that actually determines whether an outfit looks energized or flat. And that's how the fabric behaves when you move. A stiff, heavy fabric sits on the body like it's frozen, even when the color and shape are otherwise perfect. But a soft, flowing trouser with a gentle drape creates motion with every single step you take, and motion reads as energy. Energy, more than almost anything else, is what reads as youth. This is exactly why so many effortlessly elegant women past 60 gravitate toward fabrics that sway slightly, whether that's a soft viscose, a rayon blend, or a lightweight crepe that moves like water instead of cardboard. Here's a trick I want you to remember every single time you shop from now on. Touch the fabric before you buy it. Give it a gentle shake, and if it moves fluidly, it's going to move beautifully on you too. And if it feels stiff in your hands, it will feel stiff on your body, no matter how flattering the cut looks on the hanger. Pair that flowing trouser with a soft, lightweight top, nothing structured or boxy, and you create a full silhouette that moves together as one fluid line instead of fighting against itself in two different directions. This combination also does something wonderfully practical. It skims rather than clings, giving you full coverage and comfort while still looking completely intentional. Whether you're headed to lunch with friends or running errands you didn't plan to look this good for. We've talked about line, we've talked about color, and now you understand movement. 3 completely different tools working together to change how you're perceived before you even say a word. But everything we've covered so far has been about your body, and the next outfit on this list is where the countdown stops being about clothes and starts being about the one place people actually look first, your face. The 4th outfit on our list, the one that finally brings this countdown to your face, is the V-neck or soft collar pairing. And I promised you back on the hook that this one is worth the wait. Necklines get almost no credit, yet they do more visual work than nearly any other single detail in your outfit, and that's exactly why this one outranks everything below it. A soft V draws the eye straight upward toward your face and collarbone, the 2 areas that naturally hold the most expressive, youthful energy on your entire body, instead of letting the eye scan your whole outfit evenly from top to bottom. It gets pulled directly up to your smile, your eyes, your expression, and an expression, more than almost anything else, is what reads as age or youth to another person standing in front of you. Think about it honestly. We rarely remember the exact outfit someone wore, but we almost always remember how alive their face looked while wearing it. A high, closed collar can accidentally box in your face and shorten your neck, and a wide, round neckline can sometimes pull the eye sideways instead of up, which is why the small shift to a soft, moderate V makes a far bigger difference than most women expect standing in a fitting room. If you love a higher neckline or a turtleneck, don't worry, you don't have to give it up. Simply add a long pendant necklace that follows the same V shape, and you create the identical lifting effect artificially. Same lift, same result. Keep that V moderate, just a few inches below your collarbone, so it reads as elegant and open, never revealing. If you wear glasses, this neckline balances them beautifully, creating breathing room between your frames and your outfit instead of crowding your face. And here's something worth sitting with for a moment. We spend so much money and so much time chasing creams and treatments, when the truth is a simple neckline shift lifts your face instantly and costs you absolutely nothing. This is the outfit that quietly redirects every eye back to exactly where you want it. Your expression, your energy, the parts of you that never actually aged the way you think they did. And once you understand what this does for your face, you're only one step away from the outfit that adds depth without any effort at all. The 5th outfit on this list feels like a secret because it's so comfortable. You genuinely forget it's doing strategic work behind the scenes the whole time, and that's the textured knit piece. This one earns its place above the V-neck pairing because it does that quiet work in every single fold of fabric, all day, without you thinking about it once. A knit with subtle texture, think ribbing, a soft cable pattern, or a gentle waffle knit, adds visual depth without adding a single ounce of complexity to your outfit. Flat, smooth fabric can sometimes look a little lifeless, especially under harsh indoor lighting like office fluorescents or dim restaurant lighting. But texture catches and scatters light differently in every ridge and fold, creating a natural dimension across the surface. That dimension is exactly what makes an outfit look rich, layered, and considered, rather than simply thrown on in a rush. And here's the genuinely wonderful part. Texture-heavy knit pieces are often some of the most budget-friendly items you'll ever find, because texture doesn't need a big brand name or a heavy price tag to look expensive. Pair a textured knit with a simple gold or silver pendant, and you've elevated the entire look in about 10 seconds flat. Now quick pause, because I want to know something. Out of the 4 we've covered so far, which one is already sitting in your closet right now? Type the number in the comments, 1, 2, 3, or 4. I genuinely read every single one, and some of my favorite future videos come straight from what you tell me. And if you're nodding along right now, agreeing that your closet could use this kind of upgrade, go ahead and tap that like button. It genuinely helps this reach more women exactly like you. If you haven't already, subscribe and turn on that notification bell, because the next 2 outfits on this list are the ones that give you real control over how you're seen. And trust me, they're worth every second you've spent getting here. We're almost at the top now, and everything you've learned so far about line, color, movement, your face, and now texture is quietly building towards something bigger. The next outfit on this list is where the countdown stops being gentle and starts climbing toward the one that changes everything. We're near the top of this list now, and the 6th outfit earns its place here because of something the 5 before it simply don't offer: total control. A tunic or shift on its own can sometimes read as shapeless, which isn't a bad thing on a hard day. But it doesn't do much visual work for you either. It simply exists on the body without shaping the silhouette in any particular direction. Add one simple belt at your natural waist, and suddenly you've created definition exactly where there was none before. And this single addition transforms a straight, uninterrupted line into a soft, flattering shape, even if your body has shifted over the years, which, let's be honest, all of ours have in one way or another. It's proof that you don't need an entirely new outfit for every mood or occasion. Sometimes you just need one smart, inexpensive accessory to turn something you already own into something that feels brand new. A woven belt for daytime, a slim leather belt for errands, or even a simple fabric sash tied at the side can each completely shift the personality of the exact same piece. And that flexibility, the ability to reshape one outfit into several different looks, is exactly why it sits at number 6. I want to tell you about a woman named Patricia, 68, who told me she'd worn the same navy tunic for 2 years, thinking it was just her safe option. And the moment we added a slim tan belt at her waist, she said she finally saw a shape she'd forgotten she had. That's the quiet power sitting in your closet right now, waiting for one small adjustment. Keep the belt thin, no more than 1.5 inches, and match it in tone to your outfit so it defines rather than cuts you in half. And if your midsection is your focus, sit that belt just slightly above your natural waist for a softer, more forgiving line. This is the outfit that meets you exactly where you are. Some days you want definition, some days you want ease, and it gives you both without asking you to choose. But everything you've just learned, the line, the color, the movement, the face, the texture, and now this control, all of it has been quietly building toward one outfit. And number 7 is where it all finally comes together. This is the outfit I teased at the very beginning, the one that stopped a woman in a grocery store line to be complimented by a total stranger. And once I explain why, you'll understand exactly why it earns the top spot and why nothing else on this list could have taken it. A tailored shirt jacket or shirt dress, buttoned down the front, often with a collar, borrows visual cues straight from menswear tailoring, the same sharp lines we instinctively associate with confidence and quiet authority. But when that same structure lands on a woman's frame, especially cinched slightly at the waist with a thin belt or even just a simple knot, it creates a fascinating contrast between strength and softness happening in the exact same outfit at the exact same time. And that contrast is what people register, almost always subconsciously, as youthful energy. And here's why it outranks every outfit below it. It doesn't just borrow one trick, it borrows all of them. The button placket creates the same elongating vertical line as the Monochrome Set. The collar pulls the eye upward exactly like the V-neck pairing. A soft fabric gives it the same graceful movement as the flowing trouser. A textured cotton or linen blend gives it the same quiet depth as the knit. And a belt at the waist gives it the exact same definition as the belted tunic. This outfit is every single technique on this list working together at once. This has nothing to do with mimicking anyone younger. It's about reading as powerful and self-assured. And power, more than almost anything else in fashion, reads as timeless rather than aged. That woman in the grocery line wasn't posing. She was simply reaching for something on a shelf. And that's exactly why it caught attention. She looked comfortable in her own skin, and her outfit was supporting her, not competing with her. Quick styling tip: roll the sleeves up slightly toward the forearm. It instantly softens the structure just enough to feel approachable instead of stiff, while keeping every bit of that quiet authority fully intact. We started this countdown with a simple wrap, and we've arrived here, at the one outfit that quietly does everything the other 6 do all at once. And that's exactly why it made a stranger stop in her tracks over something as ordinary as reaching for a can on a shelf. Now let's bring this full circle, because I want you to walk away with something you can actually use today, not just something you enjoyed watching. Every outfit we covered works with your body exactly as it is right now, not against it. And none of it requires a shopping spree or a credit card you're afraid to look at afterward. You probably already own more of these pieces than you realize, simply waiting to be seen differently through a slightly smarter lens. And here's something deeper worth sitting with for a moment. The right outfit was never a costume, and it was never about pretending to be 40 again. Psychologists call this self-perception theory. The idea that when you dress in a way that feels intentional and alive, your own behavior shifts to match it. Your shoulders relax, your walk changes, and so does how people respond to you. So looking younger was never really about age at all. It was always about letting the confidence that was already inside you finally come through. If this gave you even one new way to look at your own wardrobe today, I'd love to hear which outfit surprised you most. Drop it in the comments right now. And if you're new here, this is exactly why women keep coming back every single week. We uncover another simple, practical shift that helps you feel exactly as radiant on the outside as you already know you are on the inside. Don't miss next week's video. Subscribe right now, tap that bell, and I'll see you in the very next one.